They had their chance, they lost it, and somehow the universe decided to give them another one. Drop in the comments which second chance story got you the most, and subscribe to Cine Picks for a brand new top 5 every single day.
Carmichael, will you marry me?
Oh my God.
But before she can tie the knot,
I'm an Alex.
Starting at number 5, Sweet Home Alabama is the second chance romance you can rewatch endlessly, and it never gets old. Reese Witherspoon plays Melanie, a successful New York fashion designer who's just gotten engaged to the city's most eligible bachelor, but there's one problem. She never actually divorced her first husband Jake back in Alabama. When she goes home to finally sign the papers, she's immediately reminded of exactly why she fell in love with him in the first place. Josh Lucas plays Jake with this effortless southern charm that makes you completely forget she has a perfectly good fiancé waiting in Manhattan, and that's exactly the point. It's warm, it's funny, and the ending is deeply satisfying, in a way that very few rom-coms manage to pull off this cleanly.
of her dreams.
Oh my God.
Melanie?
Okay, see this book? So when I get home tonight, I'm gonna write my name.
Number 4 is Serendipity, and this one fully commits to the idea that if two people are meant to be together, the universe will find a way to make it happen no matter how long it takes or how ridiculous the journey gets. John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale meet by chance in New York, have one magical evening together, and then she decides to leave their future up to fate instead of just exchanging numbers like a normal person. Years later, both of them are about to marry other people and both of them can't stop wondering. It's a little absurd, it's completely charming, and the chemistry between the two leads makes you root for them even when the plot is actively working against common sense. Perfect for a cozy night in.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Sorry. And my number inside this book. And then first thing tomorrow morning.
At number 3, The Age of Adeline gives the second chance romance a genuinely original twist. Blake Lively plays Adeline, a woman who stopped aging in the 1930s after a freak accident and has spent the last 80 years keeping her secret by never letting anyone get too close. She's had to walk away from every relationship before it got serious until she meets Ellis, a man she falls for despite herself, played by Michiel Huisman. The complication that makes this one so compelling is what happens when she meets his father, played by Harrison Ford, and realizes they have a history that goes much deeper than anyone in the room knows. It's beautifully shot, emotionally rich, and one of the most underrated romantic films of the decade.
Normal life.
Just having someone to love, it's not the same.
Life.
I don't know how.
Coming in at number 2, The Vow is based on a true story, which somehow makes it even more devastating than it already is. Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum play Paige and Leo, a married couple whose lives are completely upended when a car accident leaves Paige with no memory of the last 5 years, including Leo, their relationship, and everything they built together. Leo then has to do the impossible, fall in love with his own wife all over again, completely from scratch, while she has no idea who he even is. What makes this one hit so hard is that both performances are completely grounded. There's no melodrama, just two people trying to find their way back to each other with no guarantee that they ever will.
Brain damage? It's on a par with a night of heavy drinking. Memories, in a matter of hours, are patented.
And the number 1 pick, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet play Joel and Clementine, two people who, after a painful breakup, independently undergo a procedure to have each other erased from their memories entirely. The film follows Joel's mind, as the erasure happens in real time, and as each memory disappears, he realizes he doesn't actually want to let go. Michel Gondry and Charlie Kaufman built something here that goes beyond the romance genre entirely, a film that asks whether love is worth the pain it costs, and whether two people would choose each other again, even knowing how it ends. It's one of the most original, emotionally complex films ever made, and the final scene will live in your head for the rest of your life.